All right, of course, welcome to Emuriatv, and I got Sparo on Kumi Highway. Okay, this is actually Kumi Omo Road.
Yeah.
And I don't know. There's a lot to talk about with Sparo, and I don't know. This is a street trash Sparo. I know I've got you unaware, but want to make this work. Want to make it work. So
Definitely.
So first things first. Sparo, first tell them about the names, full official names.
My name is Samuel Onapa, called professionally known as Sparo UG.
So Sparo UG, you are my OB, you originate from Kumi, and you do hip hop, right? That's what you've been known for, at least in Tesla right now.
Yeah.
And we've had a few singles, a few collabos there. And first know of Sparo's projects. Which project does Sparo give Sparo a standing innovation that you were like, okay, this is the project that has given you the energy to chase into hip hop?
Definitely Heads Up, because it gave me countrywide recognition, in the UG Hip Hop Awards.
Okay.
Definitely that, yeah.
I'm talking about hip hop awards. I've seen you in those hip hop awards, the MTN awards. First tell me, how did you get into the MTN competition?
I saw it on social media and I was like, let me give this a try, see if any of the songs get nominated. Yeah, then I filled in the forms, I submitted the email, sent the link of the song, and it came through.
Which song was that? Which song did you use?
It was Heads Up.
Heads Up still?
Yeah, I got nominated for Best Eastern Ugandan Rapper of the Year.
Okay. Okay, so you guys, if you remember Heads Up, one of Sparo's singles, it's one of the projects that actually trended from not only from East Uganda, but even in Central, because I remember a few people out there, especially campusers, those who were eaters, who were like, oh my god, this guy is good. And were the people who would actually use him for pride and be like, he's actually my homie and stuff like that. So Heads Up was a project that was a success because being nominated in such a national East African awards that are organized by our local organizers, that was a national thing.
Yeah.
And because of that, I need to credit you, Sparo, for that.
Thank you.
So Sparo, let's look deep into your career. Out there, who do you look at and you're like, I want to go international with a collabo? I want to go international.
Definitely Nasty C.
Nasty C.
Yeah, there we can.
Okay.
That, yeah.
Okay, I've seen Nasty C flow, and it's kind of is like part of your inspiration.
Yeah, sometimes I draw inspiration from him.
Okay.
Because I feel like we both draw inspiration first of all from the same person, Eminem. Like, looks up to him the same way that I do, and like artists that are inspired by Eminem are not afraid to say what they feel in their songs, no matter how controversial it is. Like,
okay,
yeah,
but do you know that you as an individual yourself, you've also grown into becoming an inspiration for a few people, just even within Uganda here?
Yeah, for sure. It's like, amazing, man.
Have any of them reached out to you and been like, super fan, I'm doing this because of you, things like that?
I get a lot of that. Almost every day people reach out to me and be like you inspired me, or my biggest inspiration, stuff like that.
Okay, I remember someone told me that these days you're making big money with more of ordinary collabos. I don't know, there's a collabo that you did with someone in Kampala. It's called Simple
256.
Yes, I was told you were paid for that collabo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
About $100.
Okay, so do you charge everybody who comes to collabo, or it depends on courtesy?
Most of them. Sometimes I can just listen to a song and I just vibe to it, and I feel like I want to get on this song because I know it's gonna be a big song, Okay. Like that Enjoy with Jose the Man. Like, I saw it and I saw the numbers.
I love that song.
The numbers were so low and the beat was so good. And okay. I called him up. I was like, "What's wrong with the song? Why are you not pushing it? Why does it only have like 100 views on YouTube after 2 weeks?" He was like, "Yeah, I need to get time and promote it." Then I was like, "I'll drop a verse on that."
Oh, yeah. I just tell me the song was actually out before you came in, eh?
Yeah, actually,
I didn't get to hear the original by the because this one kind of like took over by storm, and then
actually there were 2 songs before that, the same title, the same beat,
all called Enjoy.
Yeah, the first one he made was featuring some artist, I think. Didn't work out so well, the same chorus and everything, but it didn't work out so well. Then he remade it himself. Then now this remix.
Lolo, vibes all the way. Let's so swipe, a palari. I know me hits, manga palari. Vibes on vibes, you can tell it's a classic. I'm fantastic, my girl so bombastic. Your girl a hoe, pum pum so elastic. Sorry, I was here cheering.
Excuse me.
So actually, guys, if you had enjoyed, that is Sparo and Jose the Man.
Yeah.
For me, honestly speaking, I only had the one that had Sparo already, and it was hitting charts because it had a lot of game in it and it had a lot of poetry in it. Actually, I love the video surprisingly because if you watch the video, it was artistic to explain like you guys were in a hangover. It was really had fun the previous day.
Yeah,
and
bottles of booze.
That's
and
one
stuff.
thing that I always credit Sparo for, because his lyrics are not actually out of the blue. He just doesn't find rhymes just because they're rhymes. His rhymes actually match to a story. And if you watch the video, of course, it's like yesterday it was massive in here. This was happening. The Viper was smoking. And of course, you can always imagine because Viper never lets down the light. But, so, following all those arts, it shows that what Sparo is doing is actually poetic.
For sure.
Yes, and talking about pushing it into that poetry into a play, you have a concert, right?
Yeah.
Kindly tell us about that concert.
We're celebrating 7 years of Sparo UG. We call me Sacred Heart, 11th May.
Okay.
Boys are gonna be pulling up like from all over the country.
Okay.
Big Ben has already confirmed that he's gonna be sliding through.
That is nice.
Then Trigger
that is 7th
from Kampala is also sliding. Like, boys are really gonna be there. The boys in the east.
Yeah.
The Governor, Jose the Man, all the collabos and singles have performed. The artists are gonna be there.
Yes, and you have had a good journey with collabos, because I saw what you did with Mark P. You know, that was a good comeback for Mark P as well, because you brought something new into his game.
Yeah.
And I like it. That truly song up to right now, it's still topping the charts. I've been trying to see TBS charts. I've been seeing all over Teso. It's actually working out great. In that, Mark P has released other songs after that, but I'm still seeing the other one is kind of like on the top. Your first time, how did you get?
I'm in love for real, you caught my eyes for real. No more jenge, got low, 1-0. We could go for drinks, so maybe buy a meal. Buy expensive shoes that cost like $500,000. Jenenge ex nigga kona rabaliga. Asome kesaje, bonela chalega. But I'm a real nigga. You ain't a
Always wanted to work with Mark, like ever since like 2018.
Okay.
Yeah, like but then like I think it wasn't the right time, you know? We used to talk, but like
Okay.
suddenly like after like 5 years the collabo came in place, you know?
You know one thing, I've seen you. Okay, like Mark is this person who is good with vocals, and he's the first person to transition this music of Teso into an R&B kind of sort of layout, and that is legendary, right? So the fact that you worked with him, how did it feel? How did it make you feel?
Yo, like when Mark sent me that song, I was so excited. I didn't even know how to process it. It was like, bro, because he calls me nephew. I was like, nephew, you've always wanted to work with me. Like, this is your chance, bro. Like, nail it. I'm sure he was pleased, because I'm sure you really nailed it. Yeah,
nailed it.
It was really impressive. Even to the Nigerian producer who worked on the song, like, was really excited about my
It was
part.
mastered by a Nigerian producer.
Yeah, it was like, yo, this is crazy.
All right, so moving on, we found Sparo on this hike, and we're actually now reaching Palisade Junction, and we're still moving around Kumi Town. And believe me, it's been an amazing pleasure chilling out with Sparo UG, as he's telling us from the background of everything, and now while we're looking into the future. So Sparo, I want to dive into the future a bit. Like right now, this is 2024, right?
Yeah.
A few years ago, Sparo was not known, was not heard, and now where things are, Sparo is everywhere.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years?
Definitely, it's gonna be in a crazy whole new level, because like every year I'm making progress. I'm not stopping anytime soon.
Okay.
Yeah, but like when I look back like 5 years ago, like a lot has changed, and I feel like a lot is more to change. I can't really see what it's gonna be like, but I believe it's gonna be good and better.
And I promise you guys, I will be there. You will be there to witness the new Sparo that is coming 10 years from now, right?
Yeah.
So 10 years from now, exactly, I want you to describe to me how Sparo is when it comes to his finances, how Sparo will be in comes to his music, how Sparo will be in comes to his collabos and everything. But just break that down for me.
Definitely, I'm working on the money bit of it. Like, I feel like money is very important to my career.
Okay.
And the money has to be good. And I feel like 10 years from now, it's gonna be way better than it is right now. Then music-wise, I'm digging international right now. Yeah, yes. That is the angle that I'm working on. I'm not stopping anytime soon. The following is going crazy. Okay. TikTok is growing. Facebook is growing.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like we're connecting with new artists every day from all over the world.
And guys, by the way, if there's anyone who knows how to actually move with the trend, that is Sparo UG. I've actually seen his content on TikTok, redone by other people, and it's been an amazing experience. I want to first, you first tell me that of the people that actually redo your content, does someone ever do something then you feel like, okay, yeah, this person is really my kind of style?
Caro is a nurse. She did an open verse on King of the Streets Part 2. That was amazing.
Okay.
Devil, I want that today. Tell a hater to get out the way. Oh my mama, I didn't go astray, but they calling me king of the streets.
For real, you're the king of the streets. I'm just a real fan and I'm loving your shit. Some people may think you're the king of the nicks, but to the real G's, you're the essence we need. Writing, hustling, fighting, winning. Never let nobody tell you different, you're a big deal. Never ever let the fire seize the quote. I need kids. This was on the street, the fuck you want me to attack it. Every day we go harder. We spit in rhymes and we badass. We grooving and we preach hard. Check me out tomorrow.
Yeah, like, I've never heard anything like that. She's not a rapper, but like, yo, she just delivered. Everything came on point. I was like, damn.
Alright, okay.
I really told her she could consider being an artist. It would be awesome, but like, I don't think she's looking up to it.
What did she say? What did she say? It's okay.
She's gonna be focusing more on her family and work. You know, since her profession can't even let her be that.
I guess. But she within from within too.
She's a Teso girl, but she's I think in Entebbe or Kampala.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, guys, I want Sparo to give us a wonderful acapella about any of his projects, and we see what Sparo is capable of. For those of you who have not known Sparo over the years, this should be your lucky moment, because just go grab your phone or your tablet or your computer and type Sparo UG. You will see magic happen there, and believe it all, it's actually, who writes for you? Before I may,
I write my own song.
It's poetic, the rhymes are on point. I want you guys to spend a moment, just go online and see a different kind of music, and you love it. Right now I'm going to ask Sparo to give us a small acapella up in here, and my cameraman be steady as Sparo gives that. Alright, let's go.
Smashing heads with the bat, you may think like I'm Negan. Enough with the beef, I just wanna be vegan. Miguel is a brother, just wanna be eaten. The guy that I ask, you may think like she Megan. So don't trip, fucking let's get on a road trip. Up in the ground and I don't sleep. She left me, she told me I'm toxic. Like why? Yene yang only feed you, I'm your daring in. Yene kwa my tenor konyenge daring in. King of violence, I hate peace, a snitch. Fuck it, let's put him in 6 feet. I go out with a little caution of plans and emotion under devotion. I follow laws of attraction and get a portion of all the profits and profits.
And believe it or not, when it came to that song, it's toxic, right?
Yeah.
Yes. I actually tried so hard to follow the rhymes, and when it reached that fight, I reached a point that I would just laugh, and I'm like, whatever this boy is thinking and whatever he does his research, he's actually doing a good job at it. Right now, of course, you're watching Emuriatv Street Walk, and my name is Savon, and this is Sparo UG. He has a concert coming up this May.
11th of May.
11th of May.
Kumi,
and it's going to be in Kumi's Sacred Heart, guys. Come in, pull up in full swing. How much are the tickets?
Ordinary tickets at 10k, VIP tickets at 20, a table for 2 is at 50, then a table for 5 is at 300k. All the tables come in with
so drinks. guys, it's already out there. It's out there. Of course, tickets are out there. Come with your bed. 50k only for the 2, and if you're 4, you said it's
5, it's 300k.
300k for 5.
Come with a bottle of wine, and
come with a bottle of wine, of course. Yeah. Who want to see Sparo sing to the best jumps in Teso, and of course doing it with a new style that is a hip-hop style, where he gets to rap out his heart. And of course there's a lot to be expected, because I'm sure all other artists are coming to support. I will also be there, Sultan Ali will be there, the entire crew will be there, and of course big ups to all of you who are going to be there, and hopefully it will be the massive one. Thank you. We're going back for this short break, and then when we be back, Sparo for you.
statistically speaking. 30 snitches been logistically snitching. I get them, they gone, it's surgically stitching. All you want systematically capping.
Of course, that was one of Sparo's toxic singles. And welcome back from that short commercial break. So, of course, as we wind up this, I would like Sparo to give us shout outs. I'm sure that right now that he's organizing this concert, there are a few people behind him, and there have always been a few people behind him from the beginning when it comes to musical journey.
Yeah.
First, tell me, how do your parents perceive you being into music?
I feel like it's okay now, cause like before, like it was an issue, but like they started seeing I was getting support from total strangers, and they were just standing there. Like they were seeing the music was going crazy, and they just see how big their son is. Yeah.
Is it both of them?
Yeah, they're not
But
sure with it.
I happen to know Sparo's mom. She's this person who's really spiritual. She's a religious person and she's ethical. So I expected her to have a problem with Sparo all along because of his music. Now see his broad dreads and they're getting wild, eh? But the dreads are wild. What are you doing for them?
No, like I feel like the hair is just hair, you know,
on its own.
Yeah, it doesn't affect the way someone thinks or reasons. Yeah.
All right, so you guys, if you can see, like, if you get to stay in your lane and actually do what you're doing, consistency matters. Even the people who are actually against you in the beginning, will eventually bend in and be like, can they be supportive? That like, this is what really sound wants, and
yeah.
I'm proud to hear that Sparo's parents now see that, and that is where he's heading. And they've seen him bring awards home. Yeah. They've seen him build a fan base and friends that are beyond borders. So that's a good thing. So Sparo, first give us a few people who have been behind you all along, and of course a few shout outs.
Shout out to Emuriatv, Savon Media, Tessa Vibes, Blessed Designs, Full Moon Pictures, my TikTok family, my fans, you know, the WhatsApp group, all the presenters and media that has been supporting me. Like, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Definitely, guys, that has been Sparo UG on the walk to work and walk around town on Emuriatv. Of course, this is Savon, and this will be happening with you occasionally. And of course, right now, the biggest thing in the picture that is waiting for us all is the concert. And I'm actually hanging around so that I cannot miss that concert. And I want you guys to come and see. We have always seen Sparo give us a glimpse of what he can do in people's concerts, but he's a guy who doesn't exceed, I think 2 minutes when performing. But this time, Sparo, how long do you expect to be on stage?
Oh, it's gonna be crazy.